Have you always believed that walking every day is the secret to a long, healthy life? While walking certainly offers great benefits, it might not be the complete answer, especially as we grow older. In fact, relying solely on walking may leave out other key areas of your health that become even more important after 65. You might be surprised to learn that 5 other activities can do far more to keep you mobile, independent, and thriving into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. In this video, we're going to gently challenge the idea that walking is enough and introduce you to 5 powerful alternatives that can truly change the way you age. These aren't extreme workouts or complicated routines. They're simple, practical habits that support your muscles, balance, flexibility, mental sharpness, and social engagement, the real foundations of healthy aging. So if you're someone who wants to live not just longer, but better, stay with us. These insights could add quality years to your life and make each one more joyful and confident. If this topic resonates with you or someone you love, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the Senior Wellness channel, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss helpful tips designed specifically for older adults. Your support helps us continue sharing valuable content that empowers you to age with strength, dignity, and purpose. Let's dive in and discover what really helps you stay strong, independent, and well for the long road ahead. Strength training keeps you independent. Many people have heard that walking is the key to staying healthy as we age. And while walking certainly has its benefits, it may not be enough to keep your body strong and independent, especially after 65. The truth is, walking alone doesn't build the kind of muscle strength you need for the everyday movements that matter most. That's where strength training comes in. As we grow older, our muscles naturally begin to weaken. This process, called age-related muscle loss, can slowly make once simple tasks feel harder. Things like standing up from a chair, lifting a grocery bag, or getting in and out of a car. And unfortunately, walking does very little to prevent this kind of decline. Strength training, even when done gently, helps maintain and build the muscles that support your joints, improve your balance, and reduce the risk of falls. Unlike walking, which mostly targets the lower legs, strength exercises can work your upper body, your core, and the deep muscles in your hips and thighs, all areas that play a critical role in everyday stability and movement. For example, using light resistance bands, small hand weights, or even just your own body weight can make a huge difference. Simple moves like wall push-ups, seated leg lifts, and chair squats are gentle on the joints but powerful in their results. With just a few minutes of practice a day, your body gets the message, "I still need this strength," and responds by working to preserve it. One important thing to remember is that it's never too late to start. Even if you've never picked up a weight before, your muscles are still capable of responding. Studies show that older adults who practice strength training at least twice a week improve their balance, reduce their risk of fractures, and even experience cognitive benefits. These are not just numbers, they're life-changing outcomes that can help you stay active and independent for many more years. Let's take the example of Mr. Ellis, a 70-year-old retired teacher. He used to think walking his dog every morning was enough. But over time, he noticed his legs felt weaker, and he needed help getting up from the sofa. After his doctor suggested strength training, he started with basic exercises at home. Within weeks, he felt steadier, stronger, and more confident, doing everyday activities. His story is a powerful reminder. Strength isn't just for athletes, it's for all of us. At Senior Wellness, we believe aging doesn't mean giving up movement. It means choosing the right kind of movement. Strength training is one of the most valuable senior health tips for aging well. It supports your body's ability to stay mobile, reduces the risk of injury, and helps you feel more in control of your life. Of course, before starting any new exercise routine, it's always wise to talk to your doctor or a trained professional to make sure the activities are right for your individual needs. Everyone's body is different, and your safety comes first. Strength training isn't about lifting heavy weights or going to a gym. It's about preserving your freedom to move live and enjoy each day with strength and dignity. That's what senior living is truly about. Balance training prevents life-changing fall. As we age, one of the most serious risks to our health and independence isn't always what we expect. It's not just illness or fatigue, it's falling. A single fall after 65 can lead to injuries that change your life. And while walking is helpful for staying active, it doesn't challenge the parts of the body responsible for balance, the muscles and reflexes that help you stay steady when the ground isn't even or when you're reaching for something just out of reach. The good news is that balance, like strength, can be trained, and it doesn't require fancy equipment or long hours. In fact, a few minutes a day practicing simple balance exercises can make a remarkable difference. Let's look at Helen's story. She's 75, loves to cook, and enjoys tending to her small garden. One day, she tripped over a rug in the living room. She didn't break anything, but the fall left her shaken. Her doctor gently explained that it wasn't just about being careful, it was about retraining her body to respond more confidently to small stumbles. With some encouragement, Helen started doing easy balance drills at home, standing on one leg while brushing her teeth heel to toe, walking down the hallway, and light Tai Chi movements. Within weeks, she noticed she was moving with more confidence and ease. Balance training focuses on strengthening the stabilizing muscles in your ankles, legs, and core. These muscles are what help you correct your posture when you feel off balance. They react in real time, helping you recover from small slips before they turn into major falls. Practicing standing on one foot, walking in a straight line, or doing slow, controlled movements on a soft surface can train your body to stay steady. You can even hold on to the back of a sturdy chair for support if you're just starting out. Yoga and Tai Chi are excellent forms of balance and coordination training, especially for older adults. These practices not only improve physical balance, but also help with focus and body awareness. That's why they're often recommended as part of a holistic health approach to aging. Research shows that seniors who engage in regular balance training just 3 times a week can reduce their fall risk by nearly 50%. That's a powerful number. It means more time doing the things you love and less worry about a single misstep taking that away. At Senior Wellness, we believe that prevention is one of the greatest forms of care. Falls aren't always avoidable, but with the right habits, we can reduce the risk and protect our independence. If you're new to balance training or unsure where to begin, consider speaking with your doctor or a qualified instructor who understands the unique needs of older adults. What feels simple now may become the foundation for a safer, more confident future. In the journey of senior living, balance is more than physical, it's peace of mind. A few quiet minutes each day can help you stay grounded, steady, and empowered. That's senior wisdom in action. Strength training builds the resilience you need. Walking is a wonderful way to stay active, especially as we get older. But when it comes to building true resilience, the kind that helps you stay strong, mobile, and independent, walking alone simply isn't enough. What really protects your ability to move with confidence, lift things with ease, and stay upright as your body changes over time is strength training. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass. It's a slow process, but over the years, that muscle loss can quietly steal your strength. Tasks that used to feel easy, like climbing stairs, standing from a chair, or carrying a bag of groceries, can suddenly feel like hard work. This can lead to frustration, less movement, and a cycle that speeds up the aging process. But there's good news. You can slow that process down and even reverse some of it by adding strength training to your weekly routine. Meet Robert, a 73-year-old retired carpenter. He'd always been active, but after a few years of doing just walking, he began to notice his legs felt weaker and his grip wasn't what it used to be. His daughter encouraged him to try light strength training. He started with simple exercises, chair squats, wall push-ups, and lifting light hand weights. Just 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Within a month, Robert began to feel stronger, not just in his body, but in his confidence too. Strength training works because it engages the muscles that walking can't fully target, especially your upper body core and deeper leg muscles. These are the same muscles that support your joints, protect your bones, and help you stay steady on your feet. And let's not forget grip strength. Research shows that your grip is more than just a handshake. It's a powerful indicator of your overall health and longevity. A strong grip often reflects better coordination, heart health, and resilience. That's why building hand strength is just as important as working your arms or legs. The best part: strength training doesn't require a gym or heavy weights. Resistance bands, water bottles, or your own body weight are often all you need. Exercises like seated leg raises, shoulder rolls, and light dumbbell curls are gentle but incredibly effective when done consistently. At Senior Wellness, we understand that aging isn't about slowing down. It's about adapting with care and intention. Strength training is one of the most powerful senior health tips because it gives your body the message, I'm still here and I still need you to be strong. Of course, before starting any new physical activity, it's always wise to check with your doctor or a qualified trainer. Everyone's body is different and your safety is most important. In the end, strength isn't just about lifting weight, it's about lifting your quality of life. In this season of senior living, it means preserving the freedom to move through your day with ease, confidence, and dignity. That's senior wisdom, and that's a strength worth building. Balance and flexibility keep you moving safely. As we grow older, it's not just energy that changes, it's the way our body moves, bends, and responds to everyday challenges. One of the most common reasons people begin to slow down after 65 isn't because they're tired. It's because they start to lose balance and flexibility. These quiet shifts often go unnoticed until one day something as simple as reaching for a high shelf or stepping off a curb becomes a real challenge. When balance becomes uncertain, many older adults unconsciously begin avoiding movement altogether. They fear falling, and for good reason. A single fall can lead to injury, long recovery, or even loss of independence. But avoiding movement doesn't prevent falls. In fact, it can make things worse. The less we move, the more our stabilizing muscles weaken. Our joints stiffen, our posture changes, and suddenly even walking across the room can feel risky. That's why maintaining balance and flexibility is essential, not just for safety, but for the freedom to enjoy life on your own terms. Take Margaret, for example. She's 78 and used to love dancing. Over time, she found herself moving less, saying no to walks with friends, and sitting more. One day, she tripped while getting out of bed and realized she'd lost much of the strength and flexibility she once had. With the support of her doctor, she began doing simple stretches every morning and practiced standing on one foot while brushing her teeth. Within a few weeks, her confidence began to return. Exercises like side leg raises, ankle circles, or even gentle back stretches can keep your muscles supple and responsive. Standing on one leg, even for just 10 seconds at a time, helps retrain your body to stabilize itself. These small practices send powerful signals to your brain and body. I'm still here, I'm still moving, and I still need this strength. Yoga and Tai Chi are excellent options for building balance and flexibility. These slow, controlled movements improve coordination, while also easing tension in the joints. They also promote mindfulness, which is why they're often part of a holistic health approach for older adults. Flexibility also helps your joints move through their full range of motion. When your knees, hips, and back are more mobile, walking feels smoother. Getting up from a chair feels easier, and turning to look behind you while driving feels more natural. These are small wins that add up to a greater sense of independence. At Senior Wellness, we often say that confidence is one of the greatest gifts of aging, and nothing supports that confidence more than being able to move safely, steadily, and without fear. Balance and flexibility training aren't just about preventing falls. They're about giving you back control over how you move through the world. Of course, before beginning any new routine, speak with your doctor or a trained therapist. They can guide you toward the right movements based on your body's unique needs. In this chapter of senior living, every step you take should feel steady, supported, and secure. Because aging with grace isn't about doing less. It's about doing what matters with strength and wisdom. Balance and flexibility keep you moving safely. One of the quiet changes that often happens as we age is a gradual loss of balance and flexibility, and yet these are two of the most important things we need to stay safe, mobile, and independent in our later years. It's not always about how far or fast we can walk. It's about how steady we are on our feet and how freely our bodies can move. You may notice it when trying to reach a high shelf, step into the bathtub, or even turn your head while backing up a car. These everyday motions start to feel more difficult, not because of weakness alone, but because the body isn't as balanced or flexible as it once was. The challenge is when these things get harder, we often start doing less, and when we move less, the problem tends to grow. Avoiding movement might feel safer, but in the long run, it actually increases your risk of falls and injuries. That's why Senior Wellness encourages a proactive approach, staying gently active in ways that support both your body and your confidence. Take Elaine, for example. She's 76 and recently realized she was holding onto walls more often when walking through her house. She hadn't fallen, but she felt a little uncertain with each step. With her doctor's guidance, Elaine began practicing a few simple movements each morning, stretching her legs, loosening her shoulders, and standing on one foot for a few seconds. After just a few weeks, she noticed a difference. She felt more secure, more upright, more in control. Exercises that improve balance and flexibility don't have to be complicated. You can start with small things like standing near a counter and slowly lifting one foot off the ground, or gently stretching your calves, hips, and shoulders a few times a day. Even just rolling your ankles while seated helps maintain mobility. These movements send a message to your body: stay ready. Practices like Tai Chi and yoga are also wonderful options. They combine slow, mindful motion with gentle stretching, which helps improve coordination, reaction time, and joint range of motion. This is why they're often part of a holistic health routine for older adults. Maintaining flexibility helps with posture and reduces the stiffness that can lead to discomfort or injury. Meanwhile, better balance means fewer stumbles, greater ease in daily tasks, and more confidence to keep enjoying life. Whether it's gardening, walking with friends, or dancing in your kitchen, these little wins matter. As part of senior living, we believe your movement should feel free and joyful, not fearful. And while aging brings natural changes, you have the power to influence how you move through this chapter of life. Of course, always consult your doctor or a trusted health provider before starting new exercises. Every body is different and your safety matters most. So take a moment today to stretch, stand tall, move with care. Because building balance and flexibility isn't just about preventing falls, it's about moving through life with steady steps and renewed confidence. Aging is not about losing your spark, it's about learning to carry it differently. Each small effort you make to care for your body, your balance, and your peace of mind is a gift to your future self. No matter your age or your starting point, it's never too late to move with intention, to stretch a little farther, or to take that extra moment to breathe and feel steady. We hope today's message has encouraged you to embrace gentle movement, one mindful step at a time. If this video touched your heart or offered something helpful, we'd love for you to like it and subscribe to the Senior Wellness channel. And if you feel inspired, please leave a comment to share your story. We read every one. Let's continue growing, stronger, wiser, and more at peace together. You deserve to move through life with grace, courage, and joy.